Question. How much honestly do you spend per week on your lunches for work? Let's talk about it. Back in a minute. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm Jan and I'm from New York City and I really, really love helping people to keep some more of their hard earned money. How you doing today? Hope that this audio video finds everybody doing well. Lunch can really put a hole in people's pocket. They don't realize it. Even way back, I'm talking about even in the 1990s, there was a period of time when I was working for a medical facility and there were many, many days back then in the 90s that I would spend close to $7 to $10 on lunch each day. I'm not even kidding you, just saying the truth, just saying. But that went into a quick halt when I realized that, we just might be getting the axe. And ultimately, our office department did get the axe. And that's another show. The whole department was wiped. That's another show. I did share that on a past video, and I will share it again, that story in the future. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't do what I did. Save your money. Save your money on lunches specifically. I mean, I didn't make a habit out of it every single day, but there were a number of weeks when, like, let's say 3 out of the 5 days, let's say about 21 bucks, walked out of my wallet, and it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be. All right. So now I'm going to come up. I actually thought about this earlier today because it came to mind. There are some products in the frozen section of our grocery store that may be extremely helpful and convenient to people, with youngsters at home. And well, one of them is actually literally a peanut butter and jelly type thing, and it's in the freezer section. And I asked myself, can't something like that be replicated? I mean, it's not going to be exactly like that one, but I said to myself, who's to stop anybody from trying this trick? Now, I was thinking, for example, I love the taste of a typical hamburger bun. You know what I mean? Just a simple, regular hamburger bun. But I'm also a kid at heart sometimes, and I enjoy a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just saying, hey, I'm not holding back. Once in a while, I like to have one of those. Now, they also sell a product of which the peanut butter and the jelly is together in one jar. Seems very convenient, right? Well, guess what? You're paying for a lot of whipped peanut butter, and it is in my opinion, a little bit too sweet for my taste. Where I like to control things as far as taste goes. So it came to mind, and I got this idea from actually Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 channel, who heard of it through a local news reporter years ago. What's to stop a person from putting together their favorite jam or jelly or preserves, mixing it into to their taste buds, mixing it together and forming their own peanut butter spread, for example? And I thought about that method. I says, this makes a whole lot of sense. Therefore, talk about fast, quick, and easy. Who's to stop a person that does enjoy a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Now, I specify on a hamburger roll because I think it glues together well with the peanut butter and the jelly. And I've done it and it works. So here's what I do when I'm super, super busy, but I do this preparation when I have the time. It only takes but a few minutes. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get my peanut butter and whatever, if I want jam, if I want marmalade, whatever spread I want to enter into it, sweetener to go with my peanut butter, I mix it together to taste. Like I said, I don't like things terribly sweet, just sweet enough to mix beautifully with my peanut butter. Okay, so I'll mix that together. And what I'll do is, let's say I'll make maybe 5 or 6 of those pre-made sandwiches on hamburger buns. Okay, wrap them up in a little bit of plastic wrap, and I could put the sandwiches in a Ziploc bag, if you will, and then I toss it in the freezer. Hello, and then whenever I want, I take it down maybe an hour or two before I want to eat it, and it defrosts, and there you go. No fuss, no muss. If I'm in the middle of a phone call, and sometimes people want to grab a bite during the phone call, let's say I'm on a personal call, right? And I want to try to save a little time, if you will. I don't like the word multitask, but effectively you are multitasking if your friend doesn't mind you carefully and not noisily munching into the phone. But I could munch very quietly on a peanut butter sandwich and someone wouldn't even know it. So anyway, so this trick works. I'm just saying. So even if you want to take something like that to work, or even have them in your freezer, have them ready for yourself or for your family or for youngsters if they come around. There you go. You know they're going to come around or whatever. Just take them down as needed. So you prepare it during the time that you have extra time. You have it available, and you don't have to spend extra for a similar idea. And I think it is a great idea. I just don't know if I like how sweet, someone else controls it. So you're getting two things here if you think about it. The method of mixing your own amount of sweetener, jam, jelly, preserves, whatever your choice is, to your taste, putting it a way. Does not take a rocket scientist or a genius to do this. So you could put it together. That's one thing. And then you could take it a step further and create your own frozen PB&J sandwiches, wrap them up, throw them in the freezer, take them down if you know you want that for your own lunch. And you could be a grown up and enjoy a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Who said you can't? There should be no age limit on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, in my opinion. Who out there likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Does this method make sense, or does this make sense? Because if you do a price comparison on all the sandwiches that you can make with a controlled amount of peanut butter, a controlled amount to your taste, to what you like in there, that you could do that. By the way, here's another trick for a very fast and easy lunch that you can make ahead. This is very easy. All you have to do is buy your favorite bagels, get your favorite pizza sauce, get your favorite mozzarella cheese. Now let's think about it. You see where I'm going with this? Pizza bagels, right? Okay. Here's the thing. Again, you control it. You control the amount of the stuff that you want on there. You can make these things ahead of time, I'm telling you, and then you could just wrap them up and you can freeze it and have it ready for whenever you want to use it. Now, some people might say, well, there's a hole in a bagel. It's going to make a mess. Well, you could take either a veggie or a pepperoni slice and cover up that hole with that. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So prepare that. Let's say a typical package of bagels in a bag that you buy in the grocery store. I believe there are 6, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it, but some have 6. Okay, let's put it that way. So you're going to use it halves at a time. So effectively, 6 bagels equals 12 little pizzas for you. Doesn't have to be mini bagels either. Regular size bagels. So they're pretty generous in size, in my opinion. Wonderful make ahead. Put that together, wrap it up, pop it in the freezer. When you want, pop it in your oven or a minute in your microwave, I would gather would be fine. But I would probably do it in the air fryer because air fryers work really, really great for something like this. So there you go. A couple of very inexpensive, ready to go lunches that you can prepare, and it doesn't take a lot of prep work, but you will save a bunch of money. Do the math. That versus all the money that people are spending on lunch outside. There you go. Because a lot of times people get the outside lunch for convenience. I mean, if you do this at home, you just gave yourself convenience for a song. I love that. Have an amazing day, everybody. Take good care.